Your Fences, and you're from Paris in France. Give us a quick rundown just
Yeah,
of who you are. Alt rock band, absolutely amazing.
thank you.
Thank you.
So yeah, just long story short, we are Fences from Paris, France. We do alternative rock. We formed in 2022, and since we have released 10 tracks in the forms of three EPs. Yeah, the first one is called Constant Rebirth. It went out in November 2023. The second one is called The Great Listener, and it went out in the spring 2024. And the last one, latest one, which is called Living Out of a Suitcase, came out last summer, 2025.
Last summer. So what's next? Have you got, I know that you're going on tour and we will talk about that in a minute. You're on tour next month, but when's the next single coming out? Are you writing soon? Are you producing? Are you concentrating on the little tour for a wee bit?
Well, we have some ideas. We're working on a few tracks. It's coming, but we don't know when, because we want to play music also. So we want to do more live music, and so the next tour is coming, and we're super happy about that. But yeah, we're working on songs.
Yeah, let's say that right now we focus on the tour that we're gonna have in April. It's a tour that we built with the help of a Scottish friend, and we also booked some shows in England before Scotland and after Scotland, and we end up this tour with our first ever headline show in Paris. So we have it's a big event for us, and we want to focus on that. But yeah, definitely we think about the future, and we think about new tracks that we already have in mind. We started working in the studio, so it's gonna come out sooner than later, I would say.
That's fantastic. I can't wait. I just loved all the tracks that you've sent me so far. I would love more if you could send me more, because I think it was just if I remember correctly, it was just the title tracks of the EPs that you sent me, and I just absorbed them, played them a couple of times, played them on different shows, and I can't wait to play more. But let's talk about the tour. It starts on the 10th of April in Dundee.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Dundee yet?
Never been before.
First time.
Have you been to Scotland before?
I personally did, but I just spent, I think, 24 hours in Glasgow. That's pretty much it.
Glasgow.
This tour in Scotland is it's almost like ticking a box in our
it is
dream destinations for playing our music. Because we always loved the Scottish rock scene for a long time now, and we have been lucky enough to meet Bonnie, she came to Paris for a show, and she basically discovered us playing live, and we instantly started discussing together, and she told us you should definitely come to Scotland. People in Scotland would probably love your music. We were okay, let's do it. Let's try to do it. And I think a year has passed, and she finally came to us saying you know what, dudes, I'm gonna basically build a tour for you. And we're like, whoa, no way.
Bonnie's amazing.
Let's do this.
That woman can put her finger to anything and pull it off. Bonnie is just amazing. I've known Bonnie for a couple of years now, and she is just wonderful. She's doing such a great job in bringing new music. She managed to bring me you guys. This all just came about because I was doing a live show on TikTok, and Bonnie popped in and mentioned you, and I was like, send me it quickly.
This is so cool. We will never thank Bonnie enough for what she has done. She's really driven and passionate, and I think on that we're on the same page on that part. So I think this is why we came along so great. So yeah, we thank her a lot, and we can't wait playing our music for the Scottish audience.
Yeah, and
it's going to be great. I am hopefully, because it starts on the 10th of April in Dundee and then runs through to the 13th in Scotland, and then you head back to Paris, don't you? For your headline show. That'll be so wonderful for you.
Yeah, so we actually start in England, because on the way from France to Scotland, we managed to book 2 shows so far, and we are waiting for a third one. But yeah, we're going to play London and Newcastle before playing Dundee. So we will have a couple of shows under our belt when we play in Dundee. And then we have these 4 shows in Scotland. And after that, on the way back to France, we're going to play in Manchester. And yeah, hopefully find another show in the north of France the night before Paris, so that we are really trained and really confident when we come back home for this headline show.
Yeah, that'll be a buzz, having the headline show in Paris. Hometown gig. I mean, I'm not a musician myself. I do sing, but I can just imagine being on stage in the hometown. Massive. Oh, that would just be amazing.
Honestly, being on stage is amazing anywhere, and it's sometimes kind of even more enjoyable when you are in the middle of a city that you don't know, in front of an audience that you don't know, that you have to convince, that you have to really introduce yourself as you are, and what will people remember about you. This is all that we want for the Scottish tour, and we're excited for every show on this tour, and we try to make it as memorable as possible.
So tell us what cities that we can go, because I've got listeners all over Scotland, and is it 4 dates in Scotland, yeah? And you're even going to Aberdeen. Nobody goes to Aberdeen and Dundee. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So we have Dundee, Aberdeen, Glasgow, and Edinburgh.
Amazing. Which one are you looking forward to most?
Well, I've never been there, but I always felt attracted by Glasgow. I don't know why.
Glasgow's an amazing city. City of culture, I think they called it for a long time.
Yeah, and I heard I don't really know much about Dundee or Aberdeen, but I heard that Aberdeen was on the coast, right?
Yes, yeah. Dundee and Aberdeen are both on the coast, northeast of Scotland. I live directly in the middle between both of them, so maybe I could come to both.
We're going to see you there, on both shows.
Definitely, at least one of them.
You're very welcome to any shows. And
amazing. I would love to see you live.
You will. We'll make sure you do.
Yeah.
But yeah, Glasgow is one of the cities that we always dreamed of playing. So we can't wait to discover this city. And of course, we all heard about how beautiful Edinburgh was. So, yeah.
And absolutely amazing. I love Edinburgh. The whole of Scotland is beautiful. I'm very lucky to live in this country, and I appreciate the scenery every time I drive in my car.
Yeah.
So, who else is in the band other than yourselves? Because we haven't touched on that yet.
Mm-hmm. So we are 4 members. You have Jenny, which is right here, which is the lead singer and guitar. I also play guitar and backing vocals.
Yeah.
And we have Mike. Mike is our bass player and backing vocals as well. And we have Loic on the drums and backing vocals as well. We try as much as possible to sing all together to bring more harmonies to the show.
That's brilliant. I do hear that playing drums and singing at the same time is one of the hardest skills to learn. So hats up to him. Honestly, I tried to learn the guitar, but I don't have the patience because it's a very difficult thing to learn. I wish I'd done it when I was a kid, when it just comes kind of a little bit more naturally. But one day I'll learn.
Yeah, when you have the time to dedicate to this.
That's it, because you do need a lot of time to dedicate to guitar play. You can't just 10 minutes here and there. You've got to sit for hours. I know a couple of chords, but I've got little tiny fingers, and they're little short, dumpy fingers, so I struggled to get my hand around the fretboard.
Yeah,
I need a smaller guitar.
Issue. Yeah, I have the same issue. Little fingers.
Yeah, tiny little fingers.
You start playing, and then you figure out what's the best way, and what way fits the most with your skills. So yeah, I mean, we basically started playing punk rock, so we all were listening to the pop punk scene of the early 2000s. So yeah, we did not learn music by playing the Guitar Hero solos. It was more about the power chords and like the three chords songs that we love
somewhere, don't you? And look at what it's achieved, starting with 3 chords, and now it's amazing.
4 chords.
You just need the focus and the determination, and I think I've got so much on my plate with 3 shows. I'm trying to balance things at the moment, and the thing that gets me is the emails. I've got to find somebody to sort emails. I've got about 5,500 emails that I've got to go through. I never have time to go through it. There's so much music that comes in, but your guys stood out immediately.
Thank you.
As I said, I get a lot of, and it just stood out. I mean, there is the whole Biffy, Death Havana, Circa, Survive aspect. Is that where you get a lot of your influence from then? Or where did your early influence come from?
Yeah, we like all the bands that you just named are influences for us for sure. And like, funnily enough, I think a lot of Scottish bands can be considered as influence for us. I mean, you're a big fan of Frightened Rabbits.
Admiral Fellow.
I mean, I listened to Mogwai for a long time.
Even Katie Tunstall.
Yeah.
Katie Tunstall is amazing. An ex-boyfriend of mine nearly went to a house party with Katie Tunstall, but the girlfriend that he was with got jealous and wouldn't let him go.
Is she nice?
That's my almost story of nearly having a connection to Katie Tunstall.
Yeah.
I also went out with a guy who had a cousin who was friends with one of the guys from Biffy.
Oh.
But it never, he always promised me I would meet them, and it never happened. I won't tell you that that's why I dumped him, but
they are really nice. They're really nice. You can be, if you ever cross the path of one of the Biffy guys, just go and say hi. They're really nice.
I've heard that they are wonderful, lovely guys. So maybe I was supposed to go to the Biffy concert that was in Aberdeen in January, but my cousin sold the tickets. I never got to go. I was most disappointed, but there will be other opportunities.
Yeah. And Biffy played Aberdeen, which is cool.
They did play Aberdeen. I was a little bit jealous that I didn't get to go, but hey ho, if they played it once, hopefully they'll come back. I'm really hoping more bands play Aberdeen and Dundee. Bonnie seems to be getting a lot more influence in Dundee and setting up gigs and stuff, so hopefully she can bring a load of stuff in, and I won't have to travel to Glasgow and Edinburgh all the time. I am going to London to see System of a Down in July though.
Yeah.
So I managed to bag tickets for that.
Cool. They're also playing Paris.
Yeah, did you get tickets?
No, not yet, but I've already seen them a couple of times.
Have you? I've never seen them live, apart from on YouTube. But I'm really looking forward to 4 days in London. So I'm excited. We're going to go and see Youngblood's Cafe. That's one of the main things. I think that would be quite cool. My cousin and I are a little bit obsessed by Youngblood. He's just rocking it just now.
Yeah. What he's done the past year is amazing.
Running out of time, so I've got about 5 minutes left, I think. So would you like to give us your socials and plug yourself and tell us what you're doing and just tell everybody to come find you? Because I can't be the only one that absolutely adores you. I'm going to push this for my life because I think you guys are great.
Yeah, thanks, Kim. So like really, really, really easy way to find us is on any DSP you're using. If you just want to listen to our music, you just have to type Fences with the 4 backslashes.
It's quite technical. Yes.
It's quite technical.
What's with the 4 slashes? Is it just to make? Sorry.
No, it was supposed to be the name of the band. So no name, just symbols. And you know, like technology and stuff and DSPs. Yeah, we were forced to find a name. And I think it's easier to have a name now.
Yes.
But, we were like, okay, we have these symbols, but we don't know how to pronounce it first. And then we need basically something that is pronounceable for the people and to be searchable, whether it's on the internet or on DSPs, on everything. So we came with this name Jenny suggested, Fences, and we're like, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. And we can relate with the 4 backslashes as well. So yeah, it makes sense. Let's do it. So yeah, you can find us
for 4 musicians.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fantastic. And, it's good to have a little gimmick like that because I think it makes you stand out a wee bit more.
Yeah, we want to make everything related to these 4 backslashes in our visuals as well. And so you can find us on the streaming services. You can, of course, find us on socials. On Instagram, it's Fences the Band, basically. And I guess it's pretty much it.
Yeah, on YouTube also.
Yeah.
We have great music videos done by...
I watched a couple of the videos. They're absolutely superb. You look like you have loads of fun making them as well. So
yeah, it's completely DIY because we are a DIY band. We have no label. We do it like by ourselves. We have our friends that are really talented that helps us on photos and videos. We try to be surrounded by creative people, and we try to also take part into their lives when they need us. So it's kind of a nice way, collective efforts. And we want to keep it that way as long as possible.
Yeah, that sounds absolutely amazing. Is there anything that I've missed? Because we did talk about what you're doing next, and the single will be out ASAP in some form soon-ish.
Whenever we can. No, we are looking forward to playing in Scotland in April. It will be a big party for us. We can't wait to meet the Scottish audience and discuss about music with them. We are eager to discover also the other bands we're going to play with on these 4 shows. Thanks for having us, and thanks Bonnie. Scotland Presents that basically built this tour for us, and we can't wait to see all of you.
Well, I'll definitely at least pop along to either Aberdeen or Dundee. Aberdeen is Drummond's, which is a very famous rock pub in Aberdeen.
Really?
Absolutely superb.
Wow.
And hidden in Dundee, I'm not sure where that is, so I will look for it. And then there's Nice and Sleazy in Glasgow and Whistlebankies in Edinburgh. So if you're in the if any of my listeners are in those areas, I would definitely recommend they come along. I'm so looking forward to having a nice night out and coming to see you and taking some videos and getting them up on the socials and stuff.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kim.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for coming on. This has been absolutely great fun. You guys are wonderful, and I can't wait to hear more stuff. I can't wait for the live, to come see you live. I will have to check what dates it is, but it's not a big deal. Oh, Friday and Saturday. Perfect.
Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Tuesday. So yeah, it's a big weekend.
Absolutely. It is a big weekend. You'll be tired afterwards, but it'll be so worth it. You'll definitely have a good sleep after all these shows. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will...
You will. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.